Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy 44-1-5-3-7. Insert whatever name you want in the next episode in the comments below. So today we're talking about remakes. You got remakes and remasters and adaptations. And today we're going to be talking about the good and the bad of the adaptation. I'll go off by starting with Disney. Disney, if you've not noticed yet, they've been making remakes of their favorite movies, which I guess is good, but also it seems like they're just running out of original ideas. I mean, Moana was, fairly new to everybody. It's, a Polynesian kind of Hawaiian thing to it. So, that's good in the sense that, you never seen that in, any of the movies like, any of their other movies at all. Yeah. And then, there's Beauty and the Beast that's coming out very soon. You got Power Rangers coming out. You got 3 top movies that are coming out lately that are going to be based off of a original idea that isn't the one that they're putting out, which is Power Rangers, Beauty and the Beast, and then the one I'm excited about, which is Ghost in the Shell, which I just watched, actually just recently. Very big fan of Ghost in the Shell. Ghost in the Shell was one of my first favorite animes growing up. And there's issues about Scarlett Johansson being American or being white, I guess. And that's fine, I guess. I mean, it really depends on how the movie goes. I was optimistic about Turtles. I mean, they kind of, didn't do an amazing job with it, but it's still a good movie, I guess, to get kids into it. They did look like Shrek, though, and this is my swamp. So yeah, Beauty and the Beast, I mean, I think everything looks pretty well done. The only thing I would say is very creepy is the Lumineer and Clockwork and Mrs. Potts and Chip. Just because it's just weird. But you're not going to be able to get shit like that looks well if it's not animation. It's more of a CGI, creepy look to them. So, I mean, I'm sure it'll be better after, it won't be such a, hopefully it won't be such a, it won't be a main focus. I have a very bad issue with this, but I'm trying to let it go and try to enjoy, whatever they do come out with as far as remakes. I'm sure I'll enjoy most of them. I hope to see what Little Mermaid looks like, Mulan, Hercules, if they ever do that, that'd be great. I loved Hercules as a kid. Maybe get fucking CGI Hades with fucking James Woods still doing Hades. That'd be great. I would love that. But it just seems weird to almost go through and make all their movies over again as live action. It's not a problem. It just seems like more of a cash grab for more money. And that's my only issue with it, is the fact that it just seems like a gimmick. Moving on from then, we talk about other stuff such as Power Rangers. I hope the Power Rangers do well with the brand new group of people and having people like Bryan Cranston and Elizabeth Banks in it. It looks like it could be really, really well. I don't know where there's got to be some kind of slight change in the story. I don't know if there's going to be a Green Ranger, if there's a second one. Because that's one of the things, again, that's very near and dear to my heart as far as, mostly they're just remaking all of my childhood. And then you got stuff like remastering games such as like Crash Bandicoot and, just remastering old games to make people feel young again, I guess. Nostalgia feeling of recreating what's good and new. Which is also a good thing. I'm glad. To be honest, I bought the PlayStation 4 for Crash Bandicoot originally, and hopefully I can. When I play that, I'll probably put a video up about it. But I'm really excited for that, and that was one of the reasons why I started. It's one of the reasons why I bought the PlayStation 4 was for that remastered edition of the game. Because it's 1, 2, and 3, if anyone's played Crash Bandicoot. The first one, and then Cortex Strikes Back, and then Warped, which is the 3 best ones, in my opinion. So moving on to the movie that's coming out March 31st, Ghost in the Shell. There was issues with how Bato looked. They said he had bottle caps for eyes, and I mean, he kind of does, so, you know, you can't really complain with that. It's just how the future looks in the movie. That's how people's eyes are going to be. They're going to look like bottle caps in the future, in 2029. And then the issue with Scarlett Johansson being white instead of Japanese. And, you know, you can't change your race. Scarlett Johansson was born American and born white. You can't change that. I'm sorry. But, originally I wasn't optimistic about the movie. I've been watching the old one and the old series, just recently. And I'm kind of getting more optimistic about it because of the fact that it could actually be, you know, somewhat decent. It's got to be some kind of a slight story. The, story in the first one, original movie back in 1995, was a bit lacking as far as, like, putting on you on the edge of your seat. It was more just like, this happens, this happens, this happens. You know, it wasn't too much of a climactic feeling to it. But I feel like they're going to make it more about Major Motoko Kazunage, and I'm sure they're not going to give her full name, which I've just said, and just because of it being Americanized and trying to get it out to the public, they're going to just keep calling her Major, which I guess is fine. But I feel like it could be a legitimate good movie, and I want to stay optimistic about it. Same with Power Rangers, and same with Beauty and the Beast, to be honest. It could be very good. I was never big on Beauty and the Beast. The other movies that I mentioned earlier I could be really excited for. I'm not expecting any kind of Lilo and Stitch or live-action Nightmare Before Christmas or some shit like that. That's just ridiculous. It's a bit much to be making live-action remakes of every goddamn Disney movie. I think the classics would be fine. Maybe make an Aladdin one. Who knows? But I feel like it gets overdone sometimes with remasters and nostalgia feel, because people are going to be like, oh, I remember that back when I watched it as a kid or whatever. So to wrap up, hopefully this month you enjoy a very nice adaptation or remake or reboot of a movie this month, whether it be Logan, Ghost in the Shell, Beauty and the Beast, or even Power Rangers. Hopefully you enjoy one of those four, and hopefully you get a kick out of how they've redone things, or, you know, whatever it may be, you enjoyed the movie they remade or rebooted, because they're trying to put a realistic twist on it, or bringing something to life, and that's the one thing you can take out of it. So hopefully you guys enjoy some kind of remaster, remake, or adaptation. I have a video here that if you guys want to check out the full video, you can check out in the link in the description. But it's a comparison of the two movies, the Ghost in the Shell trailer and the Ghost in the Shell from the 1995. And if you guys are interested in that, you can check that out. It looks pretty good. I'm excited for it. I'm keeping my optimism open about this whole thing. But yeah, that's it for me, guys. If you want to follow me on here, on Twitter, on all the other crap, check me out on all my social media shit, and make sure to check out my friends. Hopefully I'll see you guys next time, and yeah, a side note, if the movie is anything like the anime, hopefully we'll get to see Scarlett Johansson's boobs. Damn it, Darren, you started off strong, now you sound like a pervert. Thanks for watching, guys.